Hello guys, welcome to the WebAppick channel. In this video, we'll be looking at the basics, and that is how you can manage your feeds. So without further ado, let's jump in and learn how exactly we can do this. This is what the Manage Feed page looks like. The first option we'll be looking at is the Auto Update Feed Interval. This determines how often the feed will be updated or refreshed. Now, if you're a store that is constantly updating your products, then this interval needs to be small so that it picks up all the small changes. If I put it on 15 minutes, that means every 15 minutes, all these feeds are refreshed and it's going to pick up any updates from your site. So hypothetically speaking, if I go into products and I make a change, let's say I change the name from sneakers to sneakers men, and I update this, unless I go back to my feed and manually refresh it, these changes are going to be picked up in the next interval, which is 15 minutes. We can see here we already have some pre-existing product feeds. Now, if you want to make any changes to your feed, hover over your feed name and you'll see the little edit button. If you click on that, you'll be allowed to make any changes to your feed. Right now, as you can see, you can make changes to the content settings, you can make changes to your feed configuration and attributes or filters. Let me go ahead and change this name from custom 1 to, let's say custom 123. And if I save it, you'll see the changes coming across to your feed. If you'd like to delete any of your feeds, all you have to do is hover over your feed name and you'll see this little delete button. But please be careful, once you delete it, this feed will be completely deleted without any undo option. So let's try deleting this feed. So I'm going to click that, it's going to ask me if I'm sure, I'm going to click OK, and there you go, the feed has been successfully deleted. Now sometimes we may want our feed to be duplicated for various reasons. If you want to duplicate any of your feed, hover over your feed name and you see the little duplicate button. To duplicate this feed, go ahead and click on duplicate. This will take a little time, and as you can see right here, this feed has been duplicated to right here. If you go inside this feed, you will see that the content settings, the feed configuration and filters are exactly the same as the first feed you have duplicated it from. Please note that when you're duplicating any feed, it goes into auto update as inactive. If you want to activate it, just click on this button and it will activate the auto update. In our feed, we can see that this represents the feed file name. This here represents the template, which denotes the name of the channel that you're creating the feed for, and this here represents the feed file type. If we go inside here, we can see that under the drop down we have many ready-made templates available for our customers. Similarly, here you can choose which file type you want to export your feed at. Now let's go back to our feed and let's look at the feed URL. This is the URL for the product feed file. You'll need this to submit your feed file to your channel, either by providing the feed URL right here, which you can click here by copying, or by downloading the feed file from the URL. Next, under the Actions tab, we've got the View icon. Now the View icon opens up a new window with your feed file. As you can see right now, it has opened up a new window with my feed right here. Right next to it, we've got the Regenerate button. Now the Regenerate button quickly allows you to regenerate your feed without going inside it. Now, when you're regenerating your feed, make sure that you shouldn't upload a page or go to another page within the same tab. As you can see right here, we have just regenerated our feed. Once you've made changes to any of your products or your site, it's always recommended to regenerate so that the feed picks up all the changes that you have made. The next action button we're looking at is relatively straightforward, which is the download button. When you click on the download button, it will download the feed file for you. And then you can use this feed file to upload it into your channels, or you can view it by using the appropriate softwares. The next button that we have is the Export Feed Config option. Now this enables you to download the feed file in .wpf format, which is the WooCommerce product feed file format. Now if your feed is erased from your managed feed right here, you can always import it after you have exported the feed file right here. So if I click on that, as you can see, this will give you that file. Hypothetically speaking, let's say this feed has been deleted. You can easily import it by clicking on the import feed and then uploading this file right here. Next, we have got the download feed log button. When you click on this button, it downloads the feed log file for you. This file contains all the information related to the feed generation process, and when you're creating a support ticket and you need to troubleshoot an issue, it is advised to add this log file so you can troubleshoot the issue a little bit better. In our Manage Feed page, we also have the auto update toggles. If you don't want any of these feeds to be auto updated, you can always toggle it off and on depending on your needs. Also at the same time, you've got these little checkboxes here. You can use these checkboxes to perform bulk actions. As you can see right here, if you want to delete multiple feeds, we can just check them right here and we can use the delete button and just click apply. Similarly, if you check this button, it will choose all the feeds available right here. There you go guys. Now you know how exactly you can manage your feed. If you have any questions or issues, you're welcome to reach out to us at support@webappick.com. I hope you guys found this video useful. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you very much.